If God had not given you the direction or permission to do something moving into this new year, please do not go ahead of God. Please do not make decisions out of resentment towards God. Do not make decision out of trying to please people. Do not make decision going into 2024 trying to prove a point or trying to go ahead of God. Instead, let's examine our heart. Let's examine our relationship. Let's examine our standing with God. Repent quickly and ask the Lord for mercy. Ask the Lord for direction. Don't be like the Israelite. Even when the instruction of the Lord has come that do not go there, I'm not going to be with you. But yet still they got up and left. And we saw the end result. The Bible said that nation came against them like a swarm of bees. They destroyed them. When we don't walk in obedience with God, the enemy is going to destroy the lives of those who disobey God. You become a prey to the enemy. God knows best. He is the author and the finisher of our faith. He knows what is right for us. He knows what direction to take. So I plead with you that 2024, let us walk in the uprightness of the Lord and in obedience of God. Sometimes it's not going to feel good when God says no. It's not going to feel good when he said, don't take that decision or that action. Don't go to that particular place. It doesn't feel good, because just like a child, when they request for something, we want to just give it to them, or they're expecting that request to be granted. And when it's not granted, we know what happens. That child is going to be very much attitudinal, don't want to talk to you, don't want to have anything to do with you. But that's the same way we also behave with God. But at the end of the day, that parent knows what is best for that child. God knows what is best for us. In 2024, he said, I have called you, I've chose you, even before you were formed in your mother's womb. For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. They are plans of good and not of evil, to give you a great future. Let us learn to trust in him. Learn to depend on the Lord. Even when people are talking, depend on the Lord. Even when people are making fun or mockery of you, that you have been here for so long, depend on the Lord. Because if we don't depend on God and obey him for the next direction in our lives, what happened to the people of God in this Bible, in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 1, is going to happen to you. The Bible says, and they stayed there in Kadesh for a long time. When you don't obey God, you become stagnant. You stay in a same place and position for years and years and years. You do the same thing, but just no different result. So I beg you, let's do better in 2024. May the Lord go before us, and may the Lord prosper our plans. The Bible said that we should write down our plans and present it to the Lord, that he will prosper it. May this year, 2024, may the Lord prosper our plans and vision that is aligned with his purpose for our lives. And may we learn to obey him. May we learn to walk with him. May we learn to just trust in him, even when it doesn't feel good or it doesn't make sense. God bless you, and happy, prosperous New Year.